Miller to the wing, right side. And it's Ball with the three.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Here's Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Dosunmu. And it's Randall with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Knipple. Out to the right wing. Back to Bridges. Here's Knipple. Miller outside. For three, Bridges. And Charlotte, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Gobert. Hornets with the rebound. Ball taking his time here. Pass to Knipple. And here's Bridges. And stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The three from Ball. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Pass to Dosunmu. To the right side. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Shot clock at 5. It's McDaniels on the wing. Over Ball. McDaniels can't hit. The Hornets with a lead. Ball right side. Miller outside. Pass to Knipple. The 17-footer. And that one comes up a bit short. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And they double up Edwards. Dosunmu for 3. Diabate grabs the board. On offense, here are the Hornets. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Down low. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 7 points.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Conley. Dosunmu outside. 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Tipped!
And he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Hornets leading by 4. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer, Bridges. Reed with the rebound. 1:02 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Pass to Shannon. Outside Conley. Inside. The steal. Miller outside. The 3-ball. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Pass to Reed. Shoots over Bridges. The Timberwolves again can't hit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Knipple. And the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knipple. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
Shannon's shot is off. Ball outside. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the basket by Clark.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Hornets leading by 7. Ball outside. Here's Diabate. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. Charlotte's shooting their first foul shot of the game. And here's Clark for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
17 foul. Now in for Minnesota, number 1.
Ball outside. It's Bridges on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Ball. Razor sharp from Ball.
Yeah, and Ball is used to having to bury difficult shots, and he enjoys the challenge, as he does.
Island misses.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And it's in there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Minnesota making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Knipple. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Here's Diabate. Three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Edwards, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Knipple. And the 3 off target. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Knocks down the long J. Randall's got 5.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Minnesota with the ball. Edwards with a step. Randall outside to the middle. Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this one.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. For three. Edwards. Hits from beyond the arc.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Ball outside. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Screen by Bridges. The three from Ball. And no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
And Minnesota making a change here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Miller left side. Inside. Here's Diabate. And miss after miss right now. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to DeSumo. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Ball outside. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. DeSumo with it. Still no points. Takes it inside. Right side Edwards. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And here's Ball. And here's Knipple from the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Knipple's got 8 points.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with a quick release off the catch.
Back to DeSumo. From downtown.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball outside. Pass to Knipple. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. The shot by Diabate, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. DeSumo outside. Randle on the screen. To the paint. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's got 9. Ball outside. And stolen by Edwards. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. changing it up here. Charlotte leading by 7. Miller outside. Pass to Knippel. Back to Miller. Outside White. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. White's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. Here's Freeman.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Knippel. Here's Miller. Back to White. Three-pointer, Bridges. Reed with the rebound. Here's Highland. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Now the Hornets moving it up. Pass to Knippel. Here's Miller. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Charlotte shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
For 3, Bridges. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the inside. Pass to Shannon. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Substitution on the board.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Stolen by Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And Salon gets it to go. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
White looking it over. Pass to Salon. Launches it. And Charlotte another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Out to the right wing. Back to White. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in a good situation. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's the Hornets with the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Left side, White. Back to Miller. Williams from long range. Randle pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Highland. Back to Randle. Oh, swiped away. Back to Williams. Here's White. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's Stallone. Off target from outside. To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The kick out to Williams. White for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Outside White. Out to the wing. Here's Stallone. And Charlotte, another 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Randall outside. Oh, off target from downtown. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Charlotte leading by 16. Now White. Beyond the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Right wing. Here's Stallone. And Charlotte, another 3.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Desumu. A shot to stop the run. Knocks it down from distance.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to White. Jacks up a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For 3, Randall. Outside McDaniels. Second chance effort. And they recover it. Right side Edwards. Pass to Randall. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hornets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's the pass to Williams. Releases. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
The kick out to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Money from 3.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Oh, it's stolen away. They're running. "35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Oh, he cannot hit. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
First personal foul.